snow fell softly on West Valley City, Utah. The silence of the December night, December 6, 2009, was broken only by the gentle sigh of the wind. Inside their cozy home, Susan Powell tucked her two young sons, Charlie and Braden, into bed. A simple act of love, unaware it was the last time. Hours later, Susan vanished. Her disappearance, a chilling echo in the snowy night, remains unsolved. Gone. No explanation, no trace, just a husband's story that didn't add up. Susan Cox, a radiant young woman, met Josh Powell at a church social. Their connection was instant, leading to a whirlwind romance and marriage. They built a life in Utah, a picture-perfect family. Susan, a devoted mother, poured her heart into raising their sons, Charlie and Braden, their laughter echoing through their home. Outwardly, they seemed to have it all. A lovely home, two beautiful children. But behind closed doors, a sinister secret lurked. The Powells' marriage wasn't as idyllic as it seemed. Financial strain cast a shadow over their lives. Arguments became more frequent, a dissonance in their once harmonious home. Susan confided in friends, sharing her growing concerns about Josh's controlling behavior and strange obsessions. Days before her disappearance, Susan shared a chilling premonition. "If anything happens to me, it wasn't an accident." Her words, heavy with foreboding, would prove tragically prophetic. The morning of December 7th dawned, but Susan did not. Josh Powell returned home from a purported midnight camping trip with his sons, claiming he had no idea where Susan was. The police, however, found his story strange, his demeanor unsettling. Their investigation uncovered inconsistencies in Josh's timeline, his alibi unraveling like a cheap sweater. His odd behavior, his lack of concern, fueled suspicion. The evidence, like whispers in the wind, pointed towards a chilling possibility. Section 5. A Husband's Shadow. As the investigation deepened, Josh Powell became the prime suspect. His bizarre behavior, including the cleaning of Susan's van shortly after her disappearance, raised red flags. Police discovered insurance policies on Susan, taken out just before she vanished, painting a picture of premeditation. Despite mounting evidence, Josh maintained his innocence. He even moved back in with his father, a man with his own dark secrets. The case, shrouded in mystery and suspicion, took a series of shocking turns. Section 6. Whispers of a Confession. In the shadowy corners of the investigation, a name began to surface repeatedly, casting a dark pall over the entire case. This name was Stephen Powell, Josh's father, a man whose presence would soon become synonymous with the sinister undertones of the mystery surrounding Susan's disappearance. Josh's father, Stephen Powell, emerged as a disturbing figure in the investigation. His demeanor, often described as unsettling, was only the tip of the iceberg. As investigators delved deeper, they uncovered a trove of evidence that painted a chilling picture of his true nature. He harbored an unsettling obsession with Susan, documented in disturbing journals and videos found in his possession. These journals, filled with graphic descriptions and obsessive musings, revealed a man consumed by dark fantasies. The videos, equally disturbing, showed a side of Stephen that was both voyeuristic and predatory. The investigation revealed a twisted family dynamic, raising more questions than answers. The Powell household, once seen as a typical suburban family, was now exposed as a cauldron of secrets and lies. The tension within the family was palpable, with each member hiding their own dark truths. In a shocking turn of events, Josh Powell, in a fit of rage, killed his two sons and himself in a horrific murder-suicide. This act of unimaginable violence sent shockwaves through the community, leaving friends and neighbors in a state of disbelief and horror. The once quiet neighborhood was now a crime scene, marked by the flashing lights of emergency vehicles and the somber presence of police tape. His final act, a chilling confession by way of destruction, extinguished any hope of finding Susan alive. The smoldering remains of the house stood as a grim testament to the tragedy that had unfolded. Among the ashes, a burnt photograph lay, a haunting reminder of the lives lost and the questions that would forever remain unanswered. The investigation, though thorough, could not bring closure to the mystery of Susan's fate, leaving a void that would never be filled. Section 7. Unanswered Questions. Despite the tragic end to the Powell family saga, the mystery of Susan's disappearance lingers. Did Josh act alone? What role did his father play in the events leading up to her vanishing? What happened to Susan that fateful night? The lack of closure haunts the case. Did Josh dispose of Susan's body in the remote Utah wilderness, her final resting place hidden amongst the vast expanse? The questions remain, echoing in the silence left behind. Section 8. Searching for Susan. Over the years, numerous searches have been conducted to find Susan's remains. The search efforts have spanned across various terrains and weather conditions, showcasing the relentless determination of those involved. From the dense forests where every rustle of leaves could be a clue, to the rugged terrains that test the endurance of even the most seasoned searchers, the quest to find Susan has been nothing short of monumental. Volunteers have combed through deserts, mountains, and abandoned mines, leaving no stone unturned. Each location presents its own set of challenges, but the volunteers press on, driven by a shared goal. The deserts with their scorching heat and endless sands, the mountains with their treacherous paths and high altitudes, and the abandoned mines, dark and foreboding, all stand as silent witnesses to the tireless efforts of these search teams. Their hope flickering like a candle in the wind, these volunteers embody the spirit of perseverance. Despite the physical and emotional toll, they remain hopeful, each day bringing a renewed sense of purpose. The windy landscapes, often harsh and unwelcoming, mirror the uncertainty and challenges faced by the searchers. Yet, amidst the adversity, the solitary figures stand tall, a testament to human resilience. Despite their tireless efforts, Susan's whereabouts remain a heartbreaking mystery. The vast empty landscapes they traverse often reflect the void left in the hearts of those who knew and loved her. Moments of disappointment are frequent, but they are met with quiet contemplation and a resolve to continue. The search teams, though weary, find strength in their shared mission, knowing that giving up is not an option. The case, a constant reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface, has captivated the nation. Headlines scream of the mystery, and the public's imagination is gripped by the unknown. Dark alleys and old houses, often the stuff of nightmares, now symbolize the unanswered questions and the search for truth. The flickering street lamp in the alley is a metaphor for the elusive nature of the answers everyone seeks. The search for Susan continues, fueled by the belief that one day she will be found. Each new day brings with it a fresh wave of determination. Volunteers prepare meticulously, their flashlights cutting through the dusk, symbolizing their quest for clarity in the midst of darkness. As the sun rises, so does their hope, illuminating the path ahead and guiding their steps. Fueled by the belief that one day, she will be found, and justice, though delayed, will be served. The determined faces of the volunteers, the encouraging gestures, and the rising sun all paint a picture of unwavering commitment. They are driven by a sense of duty, not just to Susan, but to the principles of justice and closure. The journey is long and arduous, but their resolve remains unshaken. And justice, though delayed, will be served. The scales of justice, the solemn courtroom, and the memorial site with its flowers and candles, all serve as poignant reminders of what is at stake. The search for Susan is not just about finding a missing person, it is about restoring balance, seeking truth, and honoring a life that has touched so many. The nation watches, waits, and hopes, united in the quest for justice. Section 9. A Legacy of Loss. Susan Powell's disappearance is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of women. Her story is not just a singular tragedy, but a reflection of a broader societal issue that affects countless lives. The devastating impact of domestic violence is felt not only by the victims but also by their families, friends, and communities. It leaves a trail of pain and sorrow that can last for generations. Her case has sparked national conversations about the need for greater awareness and prevention of such tragedies. It has led to increased efforts in educating the public about the signs of domestic abuse and the importance of early intervention. Though Susan's fate remains unknown, her story serves as a powerful reminder to cherish our loved ones, speak out against injustice, and support those who may be suffering in silence. It calls on us to be vigilant and proactive in our communities. The relentless pursuit of truth in Susan's case is a testament to the dedication of investigators and the unwavering hope of her family and friends. Their efforts highlight the importance of never giving up, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Her memory lives on, a beacon of hope in the darkness, inspiring others to continue the fight against domestic violence and to support those who are affected by it. Susan's story is a testament to the enduring power of love and the strength of the human spirit. It reminds us that even in the face of unimaginable loss, we can find the courage to stand up for what is right and to support one another. The unwavering pursuit of justice in her case serves as a powerful example of what can be achieved when a community comes together with a shared purpose. It is a call to action for all of us to remain vigilant, to support those in need, and to never stop seeking the truth. For more stories like this, please like and subscribe to Oblivion Unlocked.